Okay, public service announcement. Mark Zuckerberg, I am sorry. I am sorry that I ever went against you. The number one rule is you never bet against Zuck. And I did. Before Christmas, I was completely dunking on Zuck, saying he'd lost his way and that Meta was seriously crippling itself. They'd lost so much off their market cap and that they had no idea where they were going with the company. They literally wiped hundreds of billions off their market cap. I'm talking the same GDP of most medium-sized countries. And that Instagram and WhatsApp had become a little bit stagnant. So today, Mark, I say I am sorry. And we're going to unpack Meta's pretty decent recovery since literally what was the bottom when I was giving him so much shit back in November. So let's get into it. Remember, guys, if you enjoyed all the content that we're pushing out, make sure you hit that subscribe, tap the like, and hit the bell icon to stay up to date with all the details. And also follow all my other social channels. So today I say I was wrong. Now, this is a rare occasion. I'm actually saying that I'm wrong.
When I'm wrong, I say I'm wrong.
Zuck, you are the man. El Jefe, the fucking Dalai Lama. Yes, you are an absolute goat, and I'm sorry that I ever doubted you. What a recovery Meta has made. And it wasn't just me that was slating on Meta, but seriously, these guys have made a huge recovery. I mean, since the bottom in November, they're up 98%. I mean, if you are a trader or if you are following this or just generally saw this as a good time to buy Meta, what a return on investment, especially considering that markets have been absolutely FUCK'd at the moment. So 2022 was a pretty rough time for Meta, full stop. The share price actually tumbled around 70 to 75% throughout the whole year. Yeah, that's some significant tumbling.
It's not going to be good for business.
However, since November, Zuck has managed to take control of the company and really put it on the right trajectory. It's posted earning reports, engagement rates that have miles exceeded what analysts predict. And there you go. No wonder it is up 98% since that low point in November. So what is the recovery actually attributed to? Okay, so first, the spiraling costs have really been reined in. Zuck promised they would be more proactive in cutting underperforming or unnecessary projects. I mean, the metaverse stuff is still going on, but maybe that's just a long bet for Zuck. And you know what? Maybe he's right. I mean, this guy has been crushing it. So again, don't bet against Zuck. So is Zuck really walking the walk? Well, the 13,000 job cuts that he made definitely imply that. So Mark actually coined 2023 as the year of efficiency. And I learned my lesson first time. I'm backing him this time. I think the man is going to do exactly what he says. I mean, throughout his whole 20s, this guy was batting off competition from the tech giants of the world. Google, bang. Microsoft, bang. There is literally nothing this kid can't do. But more interestingly and more recently, Meta actually announced a share buyback scheme which was going to cost around $40 billion. Now, we saw how successful Apple were in doing this. From 2013 to 2022, Apple actually spent $550 billion on buying back shares. And this led to a substantial decrease in the amount of shares outstanding, a huge increase in EPS, and an even bigger increase in share price. This was actually so successful that this year Google has announced they will also be introducing a share buyback scheme, and they'll be spending around about $70 billion throughout 2023 buying back shares. Anyway, just hours after Meta announced they were going to do a share buyback scheme, the state of California actually threw out the case where they were blocking the acquisition of Within, a very popular virtual reality fitness app. This pumped Meta's share price. So with new hardware in the pipeline, significantly reduced operating costs, WhatsApp is absolutely flying at the moment. The user experience just keeps getting better and better. And it actually appears that Instagram might actually be beating off the challenge of TikTok now that Instagram is back favoring pictures, you know, the thing that it actually became very famous for and became the sticky app for. When they were competing with TikTok over short form video, it was a losing battle that was never ever going to win. Combine this with new features on the roadmap. I mean, this week alone, Zuck announced this new communities feature, which is definitely a target at platforms like Telegram. I really think that they are turning a corner and that Zuck actually knows what he's doing. So 2023 is going to be a huge year for Meta and an even bigger year for Zuck. He's going to show the world that even when his chips are down, he's going to come back fighting. Mark, I am sorry that I ever doubted you. This year, let's keep a close eye on what Mark Zuckerberg's doing. Let's see what Meta bring to the table. Let's actually see if virtual reality and the metaverse even take off. I know people are saying 2023 is going to be the year of AI, but I still think potentially, and I mean potentially, the Quest 2 might get a bit better. I mean, my Quest 2 is literally still sat in the box on the shelf. I've used it like 3 times. But let's see what happens. It's been a short one today, guys, but this is an apology letter for you, Mark Zuckerberg. Peace out.